You dare enter Horloge? In this world, all dance to my command. Your powers will not work here. How about something more fitting? Tickets are free, but there's no getting off this ride. Is that all you got? I know your secrets. Will you let your darker traits consume you? Oh, you've learned some new tricks. Holds many surprises. But beware, unlike your very selves, the ovation will surely be standing. Malevolent spectacle awaits.
All right. That's enough of a teaser for now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the dev stream. I'm going to skip ahead here a little bit to so we can look at a bit of what happens a bit later in the DLC. We're going to excuse the screen flashes. It's It's done it again. Constantly raising the bar. Cinematics look pretty good, right? That's the first thing about the DLC is we took the entire budget for cinematics, the pre-rendered cutscenes, from the main game, and we applied the same budget to just the scope of the DLC, and that's essentially true for the entire production, where the whole thing just is more, it's more dense, it's more condensed. Okay, so did you have fun playing Oblivion? Yeah, I did for like 2 hours. I'm playing Clair Obscur now. All right, I think we're ready to show a bit of the game. Hey, so, of course, because we have a new world with the DLC, we also have a fresh title screen. So we just saw a little teaser of the first few beats that happen when we enter the world of Horloge. Essentially, it doesn't go super well for us, and we have to turn into Circus classes for our powers to manifest in that world. So we're basically sent to the Oubliettes, which is kind of a jail there. And I apologize for the spoilers, but we do make it out of there. So we're back in town. I don't want to look and spoil, but I want to be here. Well, okay, so if you don't want spoilers, I guess, well, first of all, it's a little bit late for that. But if you don't want to have spoilers, you should go right now, because we're going to talk. It's not an extensive walkthrough of everything that happens, but we're just in the first early portion of the DLC. But we're going to look at the classes and how they work, and what changed and what to expect and stuff like that. So, we're in the town of Horloge. It's a clockwork little town. As you may know, we enter a clock, and then we have a magical world here. It's called Horloge. It's just the word in French for clock, because we like to keep the touch. And, well, it's what you'd expect from a town. You know, you can just go up and you know, talk to people. I guess we can't play wheels for now. There's this big thing here, which we're not too sure what it is. It just appeared in the final build. We had nothing to do with that. And so you can shop around. Of course, there's the tavern. You can go see the band play music. You can buy some food. So everything in the DLC is new items, right? Your inventory is all new stuff. You don't keep equipment. Same thing, it's all new classes and new items. So you'll need to be cooking some Circus festival food. Same old, you can buy weapons at the shops and everything. One thing that's pretty cool though, because otherwise, you know, it wouldn't be a perfect circus town, is we have mini games now. So there are mini games. And it's kind of a thing where you can get a ranking. Oh, hello, you know, so, oh yes, the test of balance, but we don't have sun balancing, so that's another thing too, is in order to play them, you need to have the skill that's needed for it. We can actually do this one, so we're gonna try real quick just to show you kind of what it looks like. The idea is that you get a rank from bronze to gold, and if you pull off a gold, you get a cool item. Right, okay, so this one's got, you can get a speed boost by taking the glowing rings. So I'll try to do that. Wait, hold on. Does that make sense? So in case you're still not clear about the tone here, it really is a Circus DLC. Oh no, hold on. Oof. That music, right? Okay. So let's pretend that we won. So we got some stuff like that for loot that you can either equip or sell or whatever. We'll let you explore the town as you see fit. There may or may not be some hidden things to look at. There's also some weird boxes. Perhaps maybe we'll enter one of them later. So our situation right now is that we were cloned. So we have evil twins, right? You've probably seen if you've been following the project. There's the Narcissus King and the Feral Queen, and the thing is we can't go and confront them because the train station is closed. Because our friendly conductor lost the train. The train was hexed and it left the rails. And so in this world, the only way to move around is to, well, use the rails. So we can't do much without a train. So off we go to the rail forest to get our train again. There is fishing, yes. But it's not the... we beat up the train to earn its respect. Yes, we're the first video game ever where you beat the evil out of something. It's never happened before. It's just one very cool innovation from the DLC. Yeah, so of course you can fish, but you know, it's not fish. It's like a goodie bags. They give us some of the ingredients that we need to be able to, well, cook carnival food. Some loot as well. So Circus is in almost everything, but we did, except for, we're going to look at combat. Okay, so now we're in the rail forest. Apparently the train might be here. New cooking illustrations. All scientifically accurate. Alright. So is the loot, right? That's how you harvest sugar in real life. So everything that has to do with navigation and with the puzzles, the DLC, the vision was, because it's a post-game adventure, right? You need to have rolled credits once in order to access it. So the difficulty, whether it's in the level design layout or the puzzles that we have, and certainly combat, expects that you've been playing this, right? So even though all the items reset, you still have your relics. It's possible at first that you'll find it bites a little bit. So feel free to, you know, you have everything you need to make the difficulty a bit lower if that's what you need. So let's enter combat here. We've got two GBBs and one coil lemur. So Valere's an acrobat. So her regular attack does bunk damage. We have 4 damage types in the DLC. So we have bunk. We also have like pure magic, kind of like, you know, just whimsicality. That's what she does with her magic. Zale by default will do flame damage, but he can also do he can add some bunk to it by using bowling pins. And Arty, of course, is laser. So let's go ahead. So, because we get the new classes and everything reset, right? As you can see, we're kind of back to level 1. The DLC is despite being like over 8 hours for most players, it's a bit we still have leveling, right? But so we had to condense it. So instead of plain levels, we're essentially back to level 1 with the new classes. But the idea is that you, as you progress, we call it renown. So it's basically stars for your troop, right? Because you have a troop of three actors. And then as you gain renown, that's how you learn new skills and things like that. So we might actually kick this off by dying. Hold on. That could be fun. Alright, so let's see here. We can just finish that one. Okay, I will do a limbo. Okay? So that one is you need to hold to enter the limbo pose. You want to grab the healing ones, right? You also have stamina, so if you just stay like this forever, she's gonna fall and you don't complete the move. Alright. Oops. Okay, let's see here. Let's res our boy here. Wouldn't it be great to die on the... Okay. Another thing that's pretty cool with Arty is that if you use... So we're gonna generate a charge here. So if you use a boost charge, so he's going to fire one shot, and a second one if you time your press, but he also fires an additional one per charge. So actually, let's wait and make it count with more charges. Oh no, we're losing someone else. Whew. Let's see here. Yeah, we can get that one. Okay, we'll do that. The multi-shot feels pretty satisfying. And so now, oops. So one question regarding just the sort of the vision and the flavor for this whole thing was, do we make it, do we sort of add the circus flavor into everything? Like, we rename skills to like tricks and combos, to, you know, and like attacking too. But so we ended up like any terminology that has to do with the action, like physical attack, magical attack, and defense and all that. It's we let them stay the same. But we did add a couple of triple techs because a lot of people have been asking about them. Okay, let's see here. Go away, GBB. So because she's boosting, right, it's going to add to the bunk. We'll do at least one magic here. All right. What does GBB stand for? It stands for Gear Butt Baboon. It was coined by Bryce. So let me turn on some relics because it's we're not trying to die here. We're trying to, well, actually. I'll just reduce damage taken a little bit. So yeah, the DLC is from the playtest that we've seen. It's from like 8 to 10 hours. Obviously, there's some secrets in there. It's mainly five dungeons, 5 areas, but they're bigger than what we saw in the main game. Each of them. Ooh, we got a green. Oh yeah, that will help. On that green plume. Also, these boxes, they contain little challenges because we have the Dialocus, right? The device that lets us enter clockwork things, and so there are some puzzles to be had, and each of them unlock something here, which we're not sure what it does, but so little optional puzzles and challenges like this throughout the throughout Horloge. Oh, that's gonna be gnarly. Okay, hold on. Let's try if laser does something here. This ain't it. Oh boy. Oh, trampoline team. Okay, let's go with spectacle strike. Yeah, 140 though. Try this one. The ribbits. It's very short. We're just looking a little bit at the combat. Wait, hold on. So Zale needs to heal himself. All right. Kind of like this one. Use of items, very important. So we did do the gambit run and all the tactician's medal run as well, but it's really it's much harder. So we really recommend looking at the relics and everything if you're looking to, depending on what you're used to for the main game. If you play the tactician's medal on and you felt it was a bit difficult, this is probably too much. Alright, so I'll keep progressing through this dungeon a little bit so you can see a bit of the place and hear the music. And also, we're curious what because we're too close to this, right? And we don't really have the perspective. So, any questions that you have, anything we can answer right now that's around either when it comes out or the scope or what you can expect or how to access it or what to play or whatever. We're here for it. Matt should be joining us soon. Will the soundtrack be updated? Yes, absolutely. The soundtrack will be updated. Of course. We have new tracks from Eric mainly as always. Reese also made new pirate tracks that we unlock as we progress through the adventure. And Mitsuda also has new tracks in the DLC. And our friend Jake too also helped with once again with the whole sound design thing. Salut Matt.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good. How's everyone?
Hello Matt.
Yeah, it has been fun so far. Yeah, so I noted a few questions already, so
great.
If you're ready for them, I can go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right away.
I'll just so we'll look at level up real quick.
Go ahead.
So this happens differently this time around. You get a cutscene the first time. The Puppeteer is kind of like hosting the whole cursed carnival thing. So we get passive stats, and instead of a choice, every level up gives us a new ability. So it's either a skill for a character or a combo. There are also scrolls for some of the combos to get, but now everything is streamlined here. Oh wait, we got an upgrade here. Better weapon for Valere. And as you can see, the renown there is essentially your levels. So condensed in the 8-hour experience is you'll be leveling up essentially 5 times. That comes with quite significant upgrades regarding the difficulty.
Yeah, nice. So before we go more into the DLC itself questions, a lot of people were asking during the trailer who is the voice actor. I don't know if you want to shout out.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's Madison Lowry. So Madison Lowry who's probably watching. Reese's. So essentially, Reese, who makes the pirate tracks for the game. 2 of them are married, and so of course Reese, as you've heard his track, right? He's great at like recording and everything. And I met Madison once, and I could just tell she has this sense for like spectacle, and it's in a lot of the projects they do together as well. Lots of like cosplaying and music clips and stuff like that. And when it came time to do the trailer, we needed it to kind of have a little something extra because You know, we try to be the developers we want to see, but it's kind of ridiculous to invest a year and a half of your entire studio to make something for free. And so what we need right now, because we have nothing really to sell, right, is we just need eyeballs, and we need people to understand the downside of making it free is it can be harder for some people to perceive the value that's suggested. Like if it's free, it must be cheap or whatever. But no, we put a lot into this, and it's a responsibility, not just a responsibility. It's something we felt like doing as kind of like a thank you victory lap, because as you know, if you're following us, we got a very positive response on the game, and we're doing well, and we wanted to make something cool to put the final period of this project after 7 years before never touching it ever again, but we can talk about that some other time. So we wanted voice acting for the trailer. I'm rambling, but and so the idea was just like, I'm sure Madison would be great for this. Reese, you have the gear. You two understand the vision already because you're part of the circle, and they were both really excited. And she did roughly 35 lines. I just wrote a bunch of one-liners for the Puppeteer, and then we tried them. We used that to sort of like build the skeleton of the trailer. Yeah. And it was like, oh yeah, this flows really nicely, and it really helps like sinking in the notions of you lose your powers, the cursed carnival and everything. And then she basically reshot like the official lines that we were going to use. So yeah, no, it's we're really, really happy with this trailer. Yeah. We all feel it's by far the best we've made.
Yeah, we hope you feel the same, but we were very excited to release it this morning.
So it was going to be the launch trailer, right?
Oh yeah.
And then we're looking at this, and it's like, hold on, we need to drop we need to build some hype, and like nothing conveys the value like this. And also, since the trailer contains a few spoilers, that means we get to kind of show all these things as we ramp up to launching, because you know, what we're really looking for is simply eyeballs and visibility, and we hope people play it, we hope people enjoy it, and that's pretty much all. The only stakes we have in this right now is we're happy, we hope you all enjoy the story and have fun, and
yeah, nice.
Thank you, Madison.
Oh yeah, thanks. The result is awesome. How do you access the DLC? I guess we could get into that, because the question came.
Yeah, sure. Well, so accessing the DLC is you need to roll credit once. If you've rolled credit once on the game, well, so obviously you need to download the DLC, right? It's free. You still go to the store. It's a separate package. It lets us have like its own bespoke key art, and it's its own package that can be upvoted and then receive comments and everything. You can also track how well it's being picked up or not, because it's again a bit of a ridiculous business decision to be doing this, but we feel like it could work well in terms of like just how we want to be understood as developers also. So anyway, you download the DLC, and then all you have to do is boot the game, and if you enter. The second you go on the world map, you know, where your character is really small, you're going to receive a message in a bottle, and that will be a simple trail to follow, because apparently Keeneth is not doing well.
Yeah, that's the basic the premise, you know.
Yeah,
so that's good. And someone else was asking if we can take any of the new items out of Horloge and back into the Sea of Stars universe world.
In the main game?
Yeah, in the main game,
so, right. So, there's no... you can't bring back your weapon. You can't be like Circus classes. You can't have like Arty outside of it either. Because obviously, you know, it would be... you would need all these 4 new damage types and everything, and it kind of like messes up the entire balance. But and also it's not the same stats. We have much smaller numbers in the DLC. So the weapons you can't use, because you need your main game weapons to be able to perform. But you can keep any new relics or trinkets. You will get to keep, and you can use in the main game. And some of them also change the way the game sort of plays. You can have strategies. There's things like when you're below 40% hit points, you have more spell power, you know, things like that. So yeah, all of these carry over if you want to play around with them, and we think it's going to kind of also breathe new life into playing with Artful Gambit or playing these like more challenging modes. So yeah, and also since you only need to roll credits once, these new things that you get in the DLC, you could do all of what we call Act 11 with it, which is all the optional, like, you know, Crustalio and all the things, all the optional quests from the late game experience. You can take these things along with you. And of course, then there's New Game Plus and everything. So.
Nice. Yeah, so that answers another question. People were asking if there will be new relics with the DLC, so...
Yeah, there's not a lot of them, but maybe there's only one, actually. But there's a bunch of trinkets, that's for sure.
Okay, yeah. And someone was asking also today if the speedrun relic would work as well.
Oh yeah, yeah,
DLC,
everything. So
yes, yeah.
right. So everything that came sort of late, you know, in either in a future update or down of Equinox. So a speedrunning relic, Italian localization, French Québécois translation. All of that is there at the gate, like co-op mode. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, all of that is there. Shrink wrap. There's no. It's very likely we'll do a patch like a month in or whatever, because you know someone will find something that we need to kind of tweak or fix, or a boss will be too hard, or there will be some clipping to a wall somewhere. But other than that, like in terms of features and functionalities, this ship's content complete.
Cool. And are we getting new achievements, more achievements for the DLC as well?
Oh, of course. Yep. Oh, yeah. Cool. The budget we get for achievements on a DLC is lower, so there's fewer of them. But yes,
okay.
We used up the whole budget.
Cool. Well, that's something that we touched on during the last stream, but like. Not everyone was necessarily watching at that time, so are we gonna continue to support the game after this DLC, or is it like the last thing for Sea of Stars?
Right. Well, I mean, we'll never not support the game, right? If a new platform comes out that it makes sense for it to be on, or if there's a problem like. It won't work in a specific setting that it should be working. We'll always support in that sense, but in terms of adding content, it looks like it's the curtain close in this case. Yeah. Sadly, we're sad. It's been like
a big chapter.
It's not of an era here.
Yeah,
like it's been 7 years for us, you know, of just caring about this and making this every day. So we're not talking about Project Sparrow yet, obviously, but we're very excited about it, and so we had so I've been working on it since about November with just a few key members, and yeah, it's shaping up nicely. Everyone's really excited to just kind of transition over to that project, so we're finally doing that. We'll take a break during the summer, though. We'll close our doors for a month. Yeah, we feel like we earned an elementary school style vacation. So
yeah, and we hope that this DLC
7 years.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. We hope that this DLC will feel like a great closure for players as well, and
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Someone was asking if we will see more of the other like playable characters from the main game in the DLC, or is it Valere, Zale, and Arty?
Right. Not really. It's really focused. Of course, we have Arty that's here, and we feel he shines pretty good. But it's really about mostly Valere and Zale. You know, so one thing from the game is some people felt. We might have wanted to explore the two main characters a bit more, like who they are and what they are, and the tale was about them and sort of they're taking responsibility for everything. And it's part of it was also a metaphor that, you know, they're gifted, so they never get to kind of develop their inner voice, and that brings some challenges. So it's a clock, but it's the journey within, right? You get the metaphor. So we go into the clock, and when we go there, our evil twins, our shadow selves appear, and so we're going to have to confront that, or rather our characters will. And so these characters will present some traits that they maybe are not aware that they have or that they're hiding, and they will have to come to grips and hopefully eventually come to terms with all of that. So it's I will say, even for our games and the tone we usually go with, I would say it's very emotional. It's really about them getting vulnerable and exploring who they are, because they are given that opportunity, because all they have always been was just accepting that burden, and then not really having any time for themselves. So essentially that's the journey, is like go in there, figure yourself out, and then come back out and save the world. Ideally it would have been part of the main game, but it wasn't mandatory to tell the main story, which was the story of the heroes taking their responsibility, and then the development was more for the characters that they meet along the way. But now, yeah, they're taking their vacation.
It's a good thing to have this weight added to the DLC as well in terms of character building.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a bit more emo than like I initially. But yeah, it came out where we kind of let it emerge as we worked on it, and you should laugh at least once. Is always our promise.
Great. And is there any like specific inspiration for like this circus theme? Like, why did we want this kind of theme for the DLC, and where does it came from, or is it just because it sounded fun? And
yeah, I mean, it's fun.
Yeah,
no, it's
that's
just let's have a good time. It's kind of like, oh, picnic panic in the tropics, and it's like, yeah, let's do a DLC, let's do the thing. So that's part of a challenge that's I would say I find really interesting, is what's the thing people expect the least, and that really shouldn't work, and then let's make it exciting and let's make it work. And so that was, I think, the how opposite it is to what we've been doing so far was a big part of the intro there. Cool. All right. So we're at the bus, so we're probably going to end the stream fairly soon, but we can maybe fight a round or two if there are more questions. Or we can call it now.
Yeah, but well, there's
up to you, man.
Another one that maybe we could just address this once again, because we talked about it earlier. But are there any plans for an updated like physical copy? With the DLC and what's coming with the Switch 2 as well? Is there any updates coming on that front?
I don't think we can speak to that right now. Not because we're not allowed, but just more like it's a question of demand. It's a question of do people want it? Like we never want to print plastic and have it like sit on shelves in stores, you know. So we work with people who like did our physical copy, and we're super happy. Like IMAbit are amazing, and so they're for sure tracking this and they let us know what makes sense. But I think probably yes, doing kind of like a definitive, like it's got all the patches directly on the card or disc along with the DLC pre-included. It sounds like it makes sense, but we'll see. Cool.
So yeah, that's all I had. But we're still looking at the chat if anything comes up.
Did we get all the questions? Great.
Yeah, that's
right.
Right,
Cool. Well, great. So did we do good time? We were shooting for like 45 minutes, and it's been about 45 minutes.
The target. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it then. So we'll let you all discover the adventure for yourself. We just looked at a slice of the early game. And if you have any more questions, if you're wondering, especially because it's post-game and everything, we expect some people to maybe have questions about how to even access the thing. So it comes out on May 20th. Yep. We couldn't be happier with it. It's free, and we hope you will enjoy it. And for us, it's a big closure moment. We don't have the words yet because we're in certification and we're worrying about like the release to them and that moment and did we fix everything and all, and we're sort of going through those motions of release and publishing right now, but we look forward to looking back and to getting your feedback as well. So
oh yeah, for sure. We can't wait to give you this and
Oh, yeah.
see your reaction.
It's coming, so it's in what, like 3 weeks or something?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's May 20th. It will go live, and yeah, we hope you're excited. So, hold on, this button here. Ah, there it is. All right. So, well, this is maybe it's goodbye for a while actually, right? Because we'll see. I don't know if we'll stream again regarding the DLC. Maybe we'll do like a full spoiler Q&A session if we have enough people, more of a community on Discord one, if people are after playing, if they want to talk about everything. But otherwise, it sounds like we'll be in the submarine for a couple of years working on Project Sparrow. So
we'll keep teasing you before the DLC on social media and stuff.
sure.
You'll see some other footage and new stuff that we haven't shown yet. But but otherwise, in terms of stream, you shouldn't see our faces.
Oh boy, let's take a break.
Yeah.
Well, so thank you everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you're excited. We hope you look forward to the DLC, and we'll see you sometime next time.
Thanks,
you.
guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.